Alright. It's me again. Just doing me things. That's funny. My thing is like, nice work. One person chatted in your last stream, bro. That's so sad. Just one person. Big Sedge. But it is what it is. All right, so I don't know why like this is different. So like I decided to start recording it from the beginning. I was just gonna like go back to where I was, but I guess this is something. What the frack? Metaverse Enterprise. Is this the same game? Did I accidentally do something? DLC, side stories, pictures, music. DDLC. Oh, that's the game, right? That's so weird. It like opens. Wait, turn to the desktop. Side stories. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this later. Side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the event of the main to get all 6 stars to write poems from different characters being the special. Oh. Okay, I'll do that some other time. Characters. Monik on Natsuki's site. Whoa. So I can't open them. Game. Internal. Saves. Poem words. Oh, this is telling me what I do to like get their thing. Whoa, this is like cheating, isn't it? Yuri, Natsuki's and Sayuri, but there's no Monika's. Scripts, saves? So those are my saves, okay. Whoa, this is cool. But like, I hope there's no sensitive info here. Like that would be sad. Okay, so I have pictures, the title, each character, chibi character form. Oh, and I have the things. I can set it as a wallpaper. Whoa. Oh, that's cute. I like that. She's a cow. That's funny. I'll set that one as the wallpaper. Art drawn by. Oh wait, maybe I can't because it's like special. I'll put like the. No, I feel like that's too plain. I feel like whatever. I won't mess with that. So then there's music too. Oh, I probably can't. Stop. Stop that shit. I mean, like it plays anyways, like in the menu, but okay. I wanted to minimize this. Do a like. Is that how I had it before? Or was it that? I feel like it was like that. Sorry, I'm trying to find. I'll do that. I think that's good. Okay. And then I'll have to fix this. I wish it would stay like that, but for some reason it reset it. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Fit to screen. There we go. Boom. Professional. Okay. So I have this done. Oh, but like if I go there, it's probably gonna undo everything. What a shame. Alright, so I'll just continue. Oh no, it doesn't. Big. Alright, now I don't need this in my phone. So I can load from where I left, right? Damn, I played till 11? You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. I don't think I should have read this. And impressing Monica. The next, yeah, like skip that one text. Okay. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I guess. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, I guess, yeah. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Delarovia, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What? Yuri? What? What would you do? Walk home with her, I guess. Like, what? I don't know. What kind of question is that? Or, like, if I'm busy, I guess I would say no. I'm gonna be like, no. Like, get out of here. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well. Oh, this is important. I'll save this. Well, I don't know how important it is, but I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayuri. Oh, fuck. This is one of those choices. I don't... What am I supposed to say? I mean, if she asked me, like, I'd feel bad just turning her down. And she gets to see me all the time, so yeah, I guess I would go walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that... The thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning... Yeah, also that too. Like, she's such a, like... She's, like, one of those people that, like... Not that you need to give her the baby treatment, but, like... I would feel bad. Because, like, they'd be, like, stepping out of their shell. And, like, I feel bad, like, just reprimanding them, right? Like, so I just say, like, yeah, even if, like, it was slightly inconvenient, just so that, like... You know, sort of to nurture that aspect, right? Because, like, it's, like... I don't know, like, I guess, like, I'm seeing it more as a parent than, like, you know, what the game is trying to tell you. But, like, I don't know, like, I'd actually feel really bad. It's, like, you know, because they work up the courage to just ask, and then you're like, nah, bro. It's like, oh, okay. Given how hard it is for her to, yeah. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? What kind of logic is that? Like, you always need your best friend. Need you? Sayuri, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Yeah, that's true. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. I feel awkward too. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I mean, I don't think it's her fault, but like, it definitely didn't help. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, more? Inferno. Philosophy. Death. Or fate. I like philosophy. Summer. Sticky. That's icky. Kawaii. That's... I actually like that one just because I know what it means. Cute, vertigo, skipping, hope, lazy, afterimage, kitty, cheeks, misfortune. I like the afterimage. Are these just repeated? Marriage, jumpy, promise. I kind of like promise. Heaven sent. I like that. Shopping, broken, childhood, vanilla, starscape variants, pain, peace, cage, nibble. I kind of like nibble. Amazing, fickle. Fickle? That's pretty interesting. Loud and giggle, anime, heart. Games. Flee, imagination. Strawberry, ambient, lollipop, holiday, tears, sunset, spinning, electricity. Well, that's my job. Treasure, rainbow, sweet, warm. Color, insight. Insight, that's pretty good. Eternity, breathe, masculine. I like insight. Romance, fireworks, covet, email, pleasure, dark, nightgown, lust, blank. Kind of feeling a nightgown. Time, sugar, vibrant, embrace, swimsuit, anxiety. Kind of like that. Valentine, hop. Let's go that. Brief, I like that. Jump. Effulgent. I think I searched that up, but I already forgot what it was. Music, laugh, candy, papa, grief. Pow. I like pow. Unrequited. Secretive, vivid, disown. Yeah, I like pow. Question, depression. Wonderful, infinite, yeah, depression. Pure, charm. I like charm. Dream, scars, melody, mouse, friends, wrath, extreme, together, charm. Peaceful, intellectual, heartbeat, beauty, love. I'm feeling beauty right now. Bubbles, headphones, incapable, aura, beauty. Dance, comfort, tutorial, sunny, marshmallow, graveyard, suicide, memories, defeat. Let's go with defeat. Sadness, vitality, whistle, determination, culture, fear, horror. Uncontrollable. I don't know why I always like that climax. Say less. Say less. Bunny, whirlwind, poof. Meager. Poof is definitely gonna be her. That's funny. It's funny because like I can tell what like some of them they'll be. Pasión. I feel like there's some words that I just see them and I pick them. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. And it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on, are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all? Yeah, I was curious, like, is she a squid person? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been prepping for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Delarobia, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. Wait, what? I guess, like, shouldn't you be the one doing something? You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop in now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Delarobio. Me? How on earth could you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Robia. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? That's a good ass point. I would. That's the kind of shit that I probably wouldn't even notice. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Meaningfully? What kind of smile is that? I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? That's kind of cute though, I like that. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything, but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts, alone with my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I feel like I wouldn't even be able to tell. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Oh, my bad, guys. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. But, of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping up to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. I thought so too! Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I feel like childhood friends that have been like actually I don't know, cause whoa, I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. I didn't even do anything, but like I feel like it makes sense for like childhood friends to like get together. Like obviously if they're like, you know, like guy or girl, or if they're gay, I guess. But like I thought like I feel like it's just natural, cause like you get to see like all their like good side and all the bad side, and like you grow up. Like I don't know. Like for me it makes sense. It's like yeah, just get together. It's like I don't know, get together. Fuck. What are you doing, Layla? I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Delarovia, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. That's true. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Dude, I need like adrenaline or something. I don't know what's happening. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. That's pretty cute. Bear in the area. Oh my god. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. So, like, does the story change with... Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. Now I have something in my eye. God fucking damn. Well, what I was gonna ask is, does like the story change based on like who you like choose in the word count or like whatever the poem? Like if I would have chosen Sayuri, would she not be depressed? Or like the what was her name, Natsuki? Would she be like the one instead? The cause of Sayuri's like depression? Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I made eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. It would be so insane if it was like, you know, instead of like helping Sayuri, she's like you're worthless, you're useless, everything you do will like end in misery, and like it'll just cause pain to everybody around you. You should just kill yourself. Go and like die right now. like bro. And then like she's just acting like she helped, but like it's like the opposite. She's just like antagonizing everybody. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Oh yeah. Whoa. Let's show Sayuri since she's so sad. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Stella Robio. Thanks. Sayuri, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see these smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Della Robia. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you, Sayuri. That's fucking hot, bro. If a girl said that to me, I'd be like, I'd be getting down on my knees and I'd be like, yeah, marry me, please, or something, right? No, Delarobia. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. What? Sayuri? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Delarobia. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? But I feel like that's worse because you're just bottling it up. And then, like, and then the bottle breaks. And then you're dead. Like, well, I don't think it works like that. But, like, you know, if everything comes crashing down, it's, like, not good, right? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That's kind of sad. And now I'm sick. Great. Who should I show my poem? I don't know. Well done, Delarobia. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Wait, is that me talking to myself? But it's been a fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Delarobia? Yeah, that I'm a horn dog. Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. And I'm all about touching myself, bro. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? Opinions do be opinions. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? You read things for a good minute. That must be What? What does that mean? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. I don't think that's what it meant. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. What does that even mean? Overthinking? Being disliked. Why would anybody not like Yuri? She's pretty cool. Yuri. What am I saying? I don't know, bro. You're goofing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Wait, she didn't even share me her poem. Sayuri just left. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I mean, I don't, but like, I get it. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. That's interesting. So just death. Good old death. We die no matter what. Whether it's fast, whether it's slow, whether you want to or not, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really get the last part, but like, bottom line, you die. I feel like that's the message. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. I feel like the beach is full of life. Actually, hold on. So innate is inborn and natural. Okay. I don't think I got what you meant. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style, I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Monica. I feel like I've just been going the same order. Hi, Delovia. Have you thought about... I don't think the order matters, but like, I don't know. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. The old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight? No, because that would be GHT. I don't know, sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind, and I guess start again. Or just die. I don't know. I don't really get it. I guess this is like a, you know, don't meet your superheroes, or don't meet your heroes, but like in a more poetic fashion. Cause you know, like whoever the feather, whoever this is, was searching for like the lady who knows everything. Even though apparently like it doesn't live up to expectation, right? And then like once they finally found, she's basically useless, or not useless, right? But like she's like, oh, there's nothing. You wasted your time. Your legend does not exist. And then she just like basically just yeets him or her back into like the sky to like keep searching, or I guess to like just return to failure. I don't like I sort of get it, right? I feel like, or maybe I don't get it at all, but I like it. It was interesting. It's like one of those that makes you think, and then makes you think if you thought it right. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? I mean, I feel it's only paradoxical if you believe that's achievable, but like I feel like that's impossible. Like it's one of those things that it's like, you know, it would be great, but like humanity's never gonna get all the answers, right? Because like information will be lost, or like deleted. I don't know, like I just feel like you can't have everything. And even if it's like everything humanity like has, like there's still like more than that, because like everything is infinite, so like it's just a search for like that's never ending. I feel like it would be impossible to like know everything, and even if you somehow did, I feel like you'd go crazy, like you just die. Because if we had, okay, I don't know, whatever. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. We're 3D, I don't know. I think you'd know that better than anyone, I guess. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. That was okay advice. I think she basically just said, like, you know, look for people who actually know rather than just anybody. I think that's what she pretty much. It's like, get professional help, not just regular help, because regular help can fail. I feel like that's what I heard, but like I don't know. It wasn't really like whoa. Like I feel like her other ones were pretty good. Who should I show my point? Like the only one left. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away. Well, you just don't know. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. What? Sayuri has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Damn. That was a little necessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. I'll be your beach. So they did do beach. That's funny. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. It'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself. This is really cute. I like this. This is really lovely. This is like 10 out of 10. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Yeah, that was lovely. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Honestly, I don't like the beach. You'll never catch me in the beach, on the beach, inside the beach. I don't know. Kind of hard to write anything about. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Wait, but she said the other one wanted to do the beach, but then the other one said she wanted to do the beach. So now I'm confused. Who wanted to do the beach? Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck does she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression subtly changes. She stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Delarovia. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Why does she look like worried? I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Delori may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Delarovia too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Delarovia to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten this chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, Delarovia, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Oh, dear. Oh, I can go with Sayori even though she's not here? I feel like that's such a dick move, though. Going with a person that's not even here. But she'd probably need the moral support. But they never said what she did. What was she up to? I don't know, man. I'm so bad with things like this. I'll get the ending where everybody dies. I mean, it's true, I haven't spent any time with Monica, and I don't think any of the poems, like, help her. But at the same time, I think Yuri's the most, like... She's supposed to be the romance conquest, right? Because everything sort of, like, kind of points to her. Although it might have been because, like, I had that one time where, like, I just, like, worded the fuck out of Yuri. I don't know, should I just commit? Like, what's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? I'm so in between. Like, I want to do either Natsuki, or sorry, either Yuri or Monica. Like, I'm definitely not going with Natsuki. I would, like, in another run. But, like, Sayori... Like, it's between one of these three. Can I just roll something? Like, do a random? Let's see. Roll a 6-sided die. And then it's just like... Okay, I got 5. I didn't even assign anything. But I feel like I pretty much went with Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the... Oh my god, bro. So I can't even go with Sayori. Well, I guess, like... Then it would just go, like, up, right? So then Monica. Well, I guess should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Delarovia was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We We won't do as a good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Yeah, okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Delarobi to help one of you two. So I guess that's what we'll do. Bro, every single selection I've made was wrong. What does this say? What does this tell me? I feel like this says a lot, bro. Oh my god, I swear to fucking god. This is why I always get the bad ending. Alright, whatever. I'm going with Yuri. Fuck it. Like, I defaulted, then I default again. It's Yuri time. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Delarobia. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that would be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I am looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Delarobia? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why I did it. It's like, my bad. I didn't know he was gonna pick me, okay? Like, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something mean or else. I don't know. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken aback by Yuri's words. When she... Well, I feel like... Okay. I feel like it's kind of like... I don't know if there's a saying for it, but like the winner's mercy. I don't know if that's real or if I just made that up. But like, you know, like how when like somebody wins and then they just like... I feel like it's easier to like shake hands and just be like, you know, GG, rather than like being the loser and having to do that, right? Like that's what I mean. I feel like she won, so like it's easier to just stretch out your hand and be like, it's okay, buddy. Right? Like good match, GG. That's the best like analogy I could come up with, or like comparison, I mean. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be out of her. Oh, I guess maybe they were referring to the cheerfulness or comfortness. I feel like that is like, you know, depends per person, right? But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. You know what's crazy? I don't think I've ever given my phone number to, like, a girl. Like, Actually, that's not true. I lied. It happened once. It happened literally once. And it was so long ago, I actually forgot. So, like, I guess, sure, it happens. Whatever. But, like, I feel like it's more common for, like, you know, the average person, right? I don't know. I feel like it would be nice. Like, you know, it would be nice if it happened again, I guess. But whatever. It's like starts. You hear sobbing in the background. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on something. You know, it's so fucked up. Hold on. I just need to yap for a second. It's so fucked up because I literally never knew my phone number. And I've had the same phone number since forever. But the reason I didn't know it was because I literally never gave it out. I never had like a reason to remember my, what is it, 3, like the area code plus like my what do you call it, 4 digits after that. So like dead ass, like I never knew my phone number until recently, because after like, you know, like it's life sort of forces you to like use your phone number for a lot of things, like my job, like, you know, like my contact info, like, you know, like getting like insurance and stuff. They like constantly like ask for like, okay, who should I contact, like what's the phone number, and I'm like, okay, use this one. And then just because of that, because I needed to be a full grown adult, like I guess like I finally memorized it, and I'm like, all right, like I could just give it, like hand it out if anybody asks. But like I feel like that's what I'm saying, like if like, I guess like it doesn't have to be like women, right? It could be like guys just asking like to like, oh, like, you know, I want to like just like hit you up or something, like what's your phone number. But like like I said, like back in the day, like I was like more of like a loner, so like it was that bad that like I never knew my phone, like I never gave it to anybody. I think only my childhood friend had it, and that's it. That's it. That's it. And I think he was the one. You know what's crazy? I think he's the one who would spread my phone number, and I feel like that was weird, or not weird, but like, I mean, honestly, it was efficient. Like, I'd rather like, you know, somebody else, like, because I remember like eventually I got added to other shit, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then he's like, oh, I added you to a group or something. I'm like, oh, whatever, yeah, sure, I'm never gonna look at it. But like like that was the only time, and like, yeah, like nobody really asked me that, so like, I don't know, I guess sad story, but it is what it is. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Why? Okay. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Yeah, same. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Delaropia. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. I chose you because you're hot. I'm just kidding. I honestly just chose because of the poem. Like, I didn't want to like ruin like the chance that I like have, what do you call it, the opportunity that I made for myself. Because I feel like if something bad happens, if you like don't like in dating sims, I've started to notice that like if you don't commit to just one person, you just fuck up and like don't get anybody. So I'm like, whatever, I'll do it like my normal thing, and whoever ends up getting happiest because of that, I'll like just commit to them. Which I feel like is okay strat, like, right? Like, I feel like that's probably valid. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're probably forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. The boobas. Like, the bobbers. I chose to help you because that's what I... Oh, right. My bad. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely dense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Look into my eyes. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into... Oh my god, she did. For a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Why Sunday? Do it on a Saturday, bro. Get it done early. Although I feel like everybody was a slacker. that's something that I just hated. I was the type of person or I guess I still am the type of person that I want to get it done as soon as possible, or maybe not ASAP, but like not at the end, never at the end, cause like I don't know, it hurts me. It's like like the stress or not stress. I don't know what it is, bro, but like I can't leave it for the end. I don't know how people do that. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayuri. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Sex! She even told me she was looking forward to it. The dick! I shake my head. Oh man. Why do I feel nervous that Sayuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Or maybe I don't, but she does. Wink, wink. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Sure. Like, I guess. It's already Sunday. Damn. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I get anxious when people visit me too, because like I need to like clean up and then like I need to entertain them. And I feel like in the end, like I always fail. Not to both. Like I at least probably like titty up a little bit. So you know what? I feel like I fail in both. Sometimes I forget, to be honest. There's like literally like nobody who comes in, and then when they come in, it's usually like I feel like if they were coming in for a long time, I'd probably like actually like sit down and like clean, like deep clean, or to like, you know, do something. But it's always like 5 minutes, or not 5 sorry, 5 minutes. It's like an hour, like a few hours, and then they like leave and then like never come back again. So like I'm like, whatever, like they can see a little bit of mess, right? I've been getting increasingly anxious. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. You know what's crazy? I love being with introverts. I feel like we just vibe, so like I don't get as exhausted as with like an extrovert. But at the same time, I feel like I'm pretty flexible. I feel like with an introvert, I probably get less exhausted, but with like an extrovert, I get more exhausted like faster, but like I'm more open to doing things probably. I don't know. I'm weird. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but then she finally sent me like her titty pics. I'm just kidding, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? Yeah, that does seem kind of bad. I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to simply entering each other's houses like we were family. That's cute. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Delarobia. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? I love the little cow. Look at that. It's really cute. And then there's like a woodpecker or something. Sayuri's room is a mess, as it's always been. It's better than mine, I think. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because, yeah, you'd clean it up for you. That's because I end up cleaning it. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival's preparations, right? That's true, but what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm going to help her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. So Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Delarobia. What? Why can't it just be like this, like it's always been? I mean, this is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. What's going on, bro? You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so... What is going on? Like, where's this coming from? Yo, do you watch popular streamers? Hey, Care Bear. I watch... No. No, I don't really watch streamers, actually. Or, I think maybe once, a few. Well, I guess I watch I watch things on YouTube. And some of them stream it. So, like, yes, but, like, not really. But I don't know. Like I watch popular some things, right? If hopefully that answers your question. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. As a punishment? It just... What? To torture me? And she's happy? What is going on? Sayori. No. That do. That do. Are you singing? Like, I don't know what... I feel like you're saying, like, that'll do or something. I get it. Probably. Sayuri. I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. I am. Yeah, I got you. I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Just shake her. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. I feel like it's depression. But, like, I don't know why. Like, depressed from what? This is giving me, like... this is giving me anxiety. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. She laughs. Suri gives me an empty smile. You're really putting me in a trap, Delarobia. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. That's, like, the biggest lie in, like, ever. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Delarobia? Because I have no choice this time. The thing is, okay. Yep, I knew it. I've had a really bad depression my whole life. And you ran out of your meds? Is that what's happening? Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? I actually didn't connect that. I feel like, yeah, that makes sense. Plus, like... Wait, hold on. Because, like, I knew someone who was depressed, and, like, they would sleep a lot. Yeah, and they would, like, get, like... I feel like she'd still be, like... She would make it in time, but, like, I wouldn't be surprised if even more depressed. Like, if it actually, like, affected your schedule, too. That's crazy. Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of. That's fucking bad. Go to a psychologist, bro. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless? What? I feel like I don't get depression, but that's probably because I'm healthy. But, like, how does somebody get to that point? Like, I feel like take away, like, the chemical. You know, because sometimes it's like you're just born that way. Like, you know, like, God just decides, like, I hate this person. Let's just give them depression. But, like, you know, there's people that can become depressed. Right? Like, they can hit that. So, like, I wonder what changes. Like, I'm guessing trauma, right? But, like, I don't know. Like, that's crazy. I kind of want to be, like, a psychologist. Like, or not be a psychologist, but I want to, like, study that more, because like I feel like that's kind of crazy how sometimes you're just born with an imbalance and you're just depressed from the get-go. Like that I understand, you were born like that, you're fucked, like there was nothing you could do. But like becoming depressed is wild, because like I feel like you just like I don't know, like it's like a threshold, you pass it and then bam, it's over. Like you just have that now, like because like depression isn't something you can just cure. Like you just shake it off, right, and be like, oh, I'm not depressed, right? Like I got a can like a a candy, like a piece of like a sweet, and like now like it's gone. No, it's just I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong. Like I've never been depressed, what do I know? What reason is there to do anything? Okay, I read that. Why go to school? Why eat? Holy shit, that's like one like a primary directive. Like that's crazy. Not even eat. Why make friends? I mean, that one you could probably like live without. I've lived, well, I had one friend, but you don't need multiple, right? Like plural. Like if you take that s out, we're good. Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Whoa. That's fucking crazy. Caring to waste by spending it on me. I feel like I felt like that one time, but then like I stopped caring. I was like, whatever. If they want to waste it, they do. That's what it feels like. That's awful. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. I mean, that's kind of cute, without anyone worrying about me. Okay. I mean, the last parts, I feel like were pretty nice. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. I feel like I'm the type of person that would fuck this shit up. like, like somebody tells me they're depressed, and then they need like a whole bottle of antidepressants after they talk to me. Like, I just make it worse. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? I feel like it's harder to notice things if you're like, um, like right there. I don't know how to explain it. Like if you're really close to the problem, sometimes you can't see it for whatever reason. I think it's like it like tunnel visions you. It's kind of fucked up, but like I've noticed that happens. It's happened to me for sure. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed. As you're okay, that I don't think that's what you're supposed to be saying. Like I'm pretty sure I'd fuck the situation up, but like you're doing a better job. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Okay, better come back. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. But I feel like that's not what they want to hear either, because it's like, it's sort of like you're making them a liability, right? If I were in his position, what would I do? Honestly, I'd probably just try to understand. I'd be like, why are you depressed? Like, what makes you depressed? And like, can we like fix it? Or not fix it, but like, can we work on it? Right? Like, cause it's not like about changing the person, right? It's about like helping them go through it and hopefully like get out of it. I don't know, whatever. I probably like, well, I'm not a psychologist, what am I saying? That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. I mean, I don't think it's as simple as that either. You don't understand at all. Yeah. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because you're dumb. Because if I told you, then you would have waste effort caring about me instead of doing important. That's what I'm saying. You're like doing it, like I get where he's coming from, but like he's saying it the wrong way, I think. Effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Yeah, it's sort of like a pity thing, right? You don't want to feel like, you don't want to get pitied. You want like an actual, I don't know, like a solution, or like a, I don't know, some other shit, but not that. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. That's sort of good, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's bad. And she laughs. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. What? So she could just take herself out of the equation and be like, alright, he's happy. Like, now I don't have to fake it anymore. Now I can just be depressed. That's awful. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. Self-sabotage. Aw. Damn. That's so sad. But like, I get that too. So I feel like she's coming at this like a different angle. So like, she wants to not be a liability anymore, but at the same time, by doing so and fixing that problem, she's like hurting her own self because she's taking herself out of the equation. Even though that's what she wants to do. That's like, that's so sad. That's actually tragic. Stuff like that really gets me sad. It feels like spirit going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Right, because you can't get a win. I get it. You know, like, you take yourself out of the equation. You're trying to, like, do what you think is right. But then by doing so, you're hurting yourself by losing the person you love. That's fucked up. Like, that's crazy. Every path leads nothing but hurt. Oh, man. You're right that I don't understand. I mean, I got it, I think. I don't understand your feelings at all. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's really cute. That's what I'll do. No, Delarobia, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Well, what was the way it was before? I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Depression doesn't make a person horrible. Tears streak down Sayori's. Oh my god, that's so sad. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Because you're in love, that's just how it is. It hurts. It's painful. But I feel like it's worth it. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Oh man. That's so sad. I'm just weak and selfish. I've definitely felt like that though. Like I feel like when my relationship ends, like, or it has ended, like it definitely makes me feel like that. Like I feel I feel the depression. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Damn. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh my god, are they gonna kiss? Delarobia, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Delarobia, Sayori isn't hugging me. Oh my god. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Oh man. No. Don't do this to me. Oh my god, please don't do this, Delarobia. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Delarovia. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Oh my, that's so fucked up, bro. That's crazy. I feel like I'm gonna need, like, Tylenol. Like, after. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too. Oh, that's kind of cute. Sayori lets me go. And she does so. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah, Siri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Is this a horror game? I think it said it was, or it was like psychological horror. Yeah, yeah, like psychological horror. They said like there was like a warning when I started playing it that said like kids that are easily impressionable like don't watch. So like, you know, if it's like if you're if you get like angsty about stuff like that, I'd probably say like, I don't know, maybe like like lower the volume or something. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I've never played this. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Um, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I feel like I should have... I mean, there was no option, but I feel like he should have stayed. But I feel like maybe that would have been bad too. I don't know. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Why would I get panicked by that? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It happens. I'm a dumbass. Like I'm pretty sure I did that at some point. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. Wait. Is that important? I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sorry, it will be fine. Wait, what? Oh man, this doesn't have... Oh, it does have the history. At least I hope it... Yeah, okay. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it up. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I don't like cleaning, but like, it's one of those things you have to do. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Oh fuck, she got the porn mags. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I really kind of wish they would have let her open it just to see like what they would add. It's like, oh no, my like my busty badonkadonks like issue is out, exposed. Like, you know, like what kind of stuff they would like invent or something. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. I just know regular candles. Oh wow. Well, unless those are the scented candles, but I feel like those are scented candles, so probably not. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. I feel like it's usually the quiet ones that are the most intense. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, I don't think so. It's like passion. I feel like the quiet ones have the most passion. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. What, like a stress ball? I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. What? I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. That sounds like something the cult would do. What? I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Am I lying? What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. What the fuck? If I didn't know better, I think I'd be getting laid or something. Like, how familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood in the air itself. What? Really? I never had that, so I don't know. Oop. Oh, you heard that, huh? You can even feel it permeate through your body. Okay. Are we having sex? Yeah, like, what is happening? Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yeah. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. I wonder what it smells like. What kind of mood is that one for? Every time I go to like get any like scented thing, I always grab the ocean one. I don't know why. I like the ocean like scent. This is jasmine essential oil. It smells like a little sweet and flowery. Or lavender. I like lavender too. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Does it? I know jasmine tea, but I don't know jasmine. Nor a woman named Jasmine either. Actually, no, I did meet a Jasmine once. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Whoa. like I need that. Like I want to feel whatever that feels like. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? Sure. It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. What? Oh yeah? What would those be for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Okay, that's kind of cool and creative. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the dorm. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. That's what I said. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. For real. That's so, like, I would have never, that's crazy, because, like, if they were like, okay, we need you to, like, do this, I'd be like, I have a boombox. Like, I can play music. Like, is that good enough? Well, I suppose they do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? I honestly feel it's probably my introverted side speaking, but like I enjoy more 1-to-1s than like 4-to-1s. Wait, that sounds weird. Like, you know, I'd rather have like little group, tiny group, maybe like just one person talking to one person rather than like having a whole group. It like makes me, it doesn't make me uncomfortable, but it just makes me want to leave. Like, if that makes sense. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Delarovia. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. What? She's gonna stab me? The knife is strangely beautiful. Oh, that's cute. At least you'd feel beautiful while you die, I guess. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. I mean, I feel like the fact that you took out a knife is kind of weird, but like, we're doing things with papers, so what do I know? Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, sure. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. I feel like that's kind of like... I mean, honestly, I'd rather her tell me that she's into guns. Because at least guns, I feel like... Actually, no, I feel like if she whipped out a gun, I'd be more concerned. I'd be like, wait a minute. It's like, hold on. It's like, hold on a second. We're doing things. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know. I feel like knives can go wrong, too. But, like, I don't know. They're just so pretty. I mean, I guess, yeah, some of them have, like, nice designs. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. The feeling of stabbing yourself. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I feel like it's okay. It's not, like, the craziest thing, right? Like, if she were, like, to just say, like, oh, I'm into feet, or, like, I have an armpit fetish, then I'd be like, okay, that's weird. Like, you know, like, if you're into knives, that's okay. Like, it's not too bad. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Yeah. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. I guess it does go with her vibe. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? I wish they would draw the knife. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Oh, that's sweet. Like, I like that. Rather than, like, them just, like, being like, okay, here you go, and you're like, bro. It's like, you trying to stab me or something? I take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Well, I guess. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. That happened to me too. I've done that. Delarovia, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. And I said the same thing. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. That's okay. I can just slap some vapor rub on it and it'll be fine. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts me, yeah, okay. Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel like that's a classic, like, anime move. I feel her tongue curl around my fingers. Okay. Like taking like the going the extra mile, huh? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I feel like that wouldn't even be like the most embarrassing thing that I've done. I don't even know what like an embarrassing thing would be that I've done. I feel like I've got tons when I was a kid, but I don't remember those. Like my mom would know. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Also, isn't that like really dangerous? Because can't you get like AIDS or something? I mean, like, obviously this is like a nice little romantic story, so nobody has that, right? But like, you know, in real life, I feel like blood transfusion never like really a good idea, right? Unless like you guys are like, you guys know each other, right? And like you, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Me every day. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. That was interesting. I would not have expected that. Delarovia, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yeah, so you did it, and now I did it. Now we're good. That's how it works. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Delarovia. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? It's like, damn, I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we why is that closet open? Is that open before? I didn't really notice. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected. And will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Wait. Was she sneaking around? She found my Berserk collection, didn't she? Fuck. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. That's pretty cute. I like that. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush to add a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Same. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Honestly, same. Like, I get that. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. You know what's crazy? Fucking same, Yuri. God damn. Like, I'm just kidding. I mean, not really, but, like, I'm over-exaggerating. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't matter even if we don't talk. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. True. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy, and that's perfectly fine. I feel like we all need that. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel like we all can. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Same. On God. Amen. God bless. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab you know what? Unused paintbrush. She grabbed a paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into her. Damn, I just headbutt her. Yeah, sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. I just fucking blasted her in the face. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. Holy shit, is she dead? Like, is she bleeding? There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. Hot water, huh? I feel like that's such a, like, an obvious thing to do, but, like, I would just get cold water. I just open it and that's it. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. Pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. I said the same thing, that's crazy. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. Well, I said, like, I wouldn't think about it, but, like, it makes sense to go for hot water. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Damn, is she reading me right now? That's wild. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Like, what is going on? Is it aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my... You know what's crazy? I've had this same feeling before. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like this is gonna be like a crazy take, but like I feel like some woman can actually like alter your fucking like chemical like your they can do something with the air and do something chemical reactions, because like I swear to God, like there was a time where I had this same experience where I literally became lightheaded. Like she gave me like a hug and I wasn't expecting it, and I literally was like, whoa. Like I felt like I teleported somewhere else. I was like trying to I almost like fell down. Like it's so crazy, but like it's real and it happens. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Like, that's what I'm saying. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. I guess, I wonder if it's the same too. I never really thought about it from, like, the girl's perspective, but, like, I know definitely for me, like, I thought I was gonna pass out. I was like, Oh shit. Like I felt like I ran like a mile or something. I was like, damn. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. That's good. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. You know what? Understandable. Go, Yuri, do your thing. I'm sorry, I was hoping there would be more time as well. Oh, that's cute. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. I just noticed. I love her outfit. I love that. Like, I love that puffy sweater. I think I've seen somebody wear that once, and I was like, yeah, that's right. Like, that's where it's at. I don't know why, like, I was just reading, like, my mind was just like, read. But yeah, I absolutely 100% love that. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Shuri seemed to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. The sparks. Once Shuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Shouldn't it be like night or something? My bad, I needed water. Oh my god, I think I almost drowned. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well done, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. Oh shit, am I asking her out? That's kind of cute. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, De La Rovia. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, what's going on? Is this like a sexy time? Like, well... How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Oh no! She saw everything! She's gonna kill herself! Because she's depressed. I'm just kidding. I don't think that's how it works, but like... Oh my god. Hi, Delaro. Oh my god. Was she gonna like kiss him? I feel like that's where she got like close. They were gonna kiss. They were like... You know, if this wasn't like text-based or like dating sim like, and this was like an anime, their lips were probably like centimeters from each other. They were ready. They were like, sex was like on the table, back on the table. And then Sayuri walked in. Oh my god. Just now we weren't. Oh my god. That's. I literally have to like. I go to like Sayuri's place just to make sure she doesn't do anything. It's okay, Delarovia. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Why did the music cut out? I don't like this. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. And then she came, and it was even worse. Oh man! So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down, bro. You know what's crazy? I actually resonate with Sayuri. Because I feel like I'm that kind of person that would also put somebody else's happiness over my own. Like, I don't know why. I just... Oh, man. I hate that. I hate that. Because, like, I feel it. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Delarobia? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting? Oh my god, that's so sad. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Don't say that. Yeah, don't say that. It's true, Delarobia. If I weren't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. Oh my god! I knew it! I said it! I said she was saying like some bullshit. Oh my god. No way. No way, bro. There's no way this is happening. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? I knew she was gonna be like encouraging her to like fall down under her depression and shit. I mean, I was joking at the time, but like now, literally that line makes me like, oh my god, bro. I don't think I want to know what happens. Sayuri, like this is like, if it's gonna go down, what I think is gonna go down. This is gonna be like way too realistic. This is like way too real. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Siri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Delarovi. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Siri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Real. Fucking real. Sayuri, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I feel like you can't pick the people you love, you know? I feel like you either pursue it or you just let it go. But you can't be stuck in between, because then this happens. And then you get nothing. You get pain and suffering. I like you so much that I want to die. Oh my god. Has anybody ever said that to me? I don't think so. Damn, that's crazy. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Okay. Alright. So listen. Because I gotta justify my decision. I'm gonna pick I love you because I know she needs it. I know she needs it. I mean, it wasn't the original plan. I was gonna go with Yuri just because, like, you know, we bonded over, like, the words that I chose at the very beginning. But like, I really feel like she's gonna, like, do it. I feel like she's gonna kill herself. I feel like this is even more fucked up though, because I'm like just saying it or like going down her what do you call it, like route or whatever, just to like spare her from that. And I feel like that's an even worse thing because you shouldn't just fake an I love you, right? You should mean it. But like this is a game. This is a game and I want everybody to be happy. Like, you know, I love you. Okay. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could wait, but like what if that's even worse for her though? I guess I didn't really think that. I didn't really think that through. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. This is really fucked up because this is like a true story. Like my, cause like my mom like sometimes just yaps and yaps for, you know, whatever, and she was telling me about like one of her friends, or not one of her friends, but like somebody that she knew, and she had like I don't know if it was depression, but she was mentally unstable, and she was married to this guy who was her friend, like very like close. I don't know if it was close, but it was like they knew each other. Um, and they were like a really, at least like on the outside they looked like a really great couple. And well, unfortunately, like I guess like later on they ended up splitting up, and obviously my mom was like asking her like, oh, what happened, like, you know, you guys always seem like a good couple together and everything. And then like the girl ended up explaining to her that she was actually never in a good, like she was diagnosed with like a lot of different things. And apparently like it was really like she would like make his life like a living hell behind closed doors and stuff. And she even admitted that. So like that's not like, you know, my mom saying it. It's like her, like her herself, it was saying, like admitting it and saying like, you know, like he honestly deserved better. And I'm not surprised that he ended up leaving, because like I think at some point, or sorry, like I think he wanted to make it work or some, or I think for the most part it was him, like, you know, obviously like just taking it. And then eventually like she's crossed the line, I think, and then eventually like said like basically like was pushing him away. And I guess like during like one of the fights he finally like, you know, said like, fine, then I guess I'll leave if you really don't want me like that, or like you don't believe me or something. And then like he left. And then she was just, you know, obviously later on she got help. And this is like, you know, eventually after this is when my mom asked, and then she was like, yeah, that was like the worst mistake I ever did. And like now she's alone. And like I thought that was so sad. And I don't know, this just reminded me of that. I don't even know what I don't even know why like I said that. I feel like that's, well, I guess like I didn't really say any names or anything, but like, yeah, that's crazy. So like stuff like, I guess what my point is, that stuff like that actually does happen. Like, and it's really fucked up. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Life is cringe sometimes. It's very whack. But anyways, sorry about that. Oh my god, this is so sad. Suddenly Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Delarobia, is this really okay? Yeah, bro. It's okay to be happy. Yeah, I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Delarobia. I want to be with you for... That's so fucking cute. I love this. Me too. I hope nothing bad happens. I know... I feel like the psychological horror and shit, like, this listed under horror, like, I feel like it's bound to happen, but, like, I don't know. Let me pretend, like, things won't go wrong. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be oh, no. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? Oh no. God damn it. They're not going away at all, Delarobia. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no longer... bro. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. I feel like that's valid. Especially like if you're not mentally stable. I feel like any changes. I feel like change is bad for the psyche, to be honest. I feel like that really like fucks things up. Because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like people feel safe when like there's like a order to things, right? Like a routine. And then once that breaks, it kind of like, you know, it, no matter, even if it's like something good, it's still like different. And like I feel like the brain is like, whoa, like it's like we better check on that, or like I don't know if that makes sense, but they'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey Delrobia, Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad? Sayuri, I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. Well, that's not good. Can I take it back? But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. This is so weird. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. I am so lost. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri, but Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I would have just gone to her house and been like, bro, come on. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. I'm kind of like thinking back. I think it wouldn't matter what I chose because she saw me about to like basically like have sex with like Yuri. Like a little too bluntly put, but like I feel like she would have never believed, like even if you said like I love you, like I feel like it wouldn't have mattered cuz like oh man, I feel like I went down the wrong one. I feel like I got the bad end. Fuck. You know what? Whatever. It's okay. Everyone's gonna die, I guess. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Darobia, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. And that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on a day this important she'd try a little harder. I see that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it was nearly not that simple. I was gonna say, like, that's kind of brutal. But okay. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up. Yeah, you should have. You should have. Uh-huh. You should take a little responsibility for her, Delarobia. I mean, especially after your exchange. Whoa. You kind of left her hanging this morning. How does she know that? Did Sayuri tell her? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poems is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Damn. Let's just get out of my head. Over and over. Before I do what I know is best for you. Before I listen to everything she said to me. Monica. Before I show you how much I love you. Before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Why is there a percent here? I wonder if that's like a loop went wrong or something. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Yuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to guess Yuri, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? I guess, you know. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? I feel like at some point, it's like, you're just making sure that they're okay. But she really leaves me no choice. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I gently open the door. Oh my god, she did. No shot. File game script chapter 5 RPI line 307 traceback. What the hell? What the hell? That's what I said. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. I mean, a depressed person would do that. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayuri needed. Oh my god. I knew it. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something. Well, I could. No, I won't. I believe I have like a strict rule to myself that whenever I play a game for the first time, I will suffer the consequences of my actions, and then later I can change it. But like for the first run, it has to be like, you know, I just take it like a man. This isn't some game where I can reset. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. Never. Oh my god, am I gonna kill myself too? No way! Never. No shot. That's it? I lost? Oh, fuck. Yeah, for children who are easily disturbed. Bro. She's all Monica right now. Monica got to her. What the actual fuck? Could I actually have prevented it? I feel like she was just gonna die no matter what because of her depression. Like whether I went out with her, she'd kill herself. Obviously, that's what happened. Or if I went with somebody else, she'd still kill herself because she'd be losing her love. Bro, I feel like this game is rigged. But like, I'll keep playing because like I feel like that was like an early game over. I feel like that's not what it was supposed to happen. I'm just an idiot. So I'm gonna load up. The next time I'm gonna load up to like, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna figure it out. But that's gonna be next stream. I can't. I need to get my thoughts together. I can't believe she did that. I mean, I can, but like, I didn't expect it like that. I thought we made the right choice, or like I made the right choice, but it is what it is. All right. Well, unfortunately, like a bad end, but like it's okay. I'm coming back probably eventually to get it right. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna let it end like that. Screw Monica. It's not happening. But yeah. It is what it is.